Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
Today we're going to be drinking Wild Turkey and their 101 proof bourbon.
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about Wild Turkey 101?
Wild Turkey 101. I think this is probably one of the most basic, innovative. We all pretty much have heard of it. I mean, pretty much on every bar in America at this point. Hey, it's good whiskey.
It's probably in almost every college student in America at this point.
This is true. I mean, because the good news is the price on this thing is $18. I think when I got this one a few years ago, I think I paid like $14 for this at the base. So I mean, it's cheap. And it's still cheap. It's still like $18.
Yeah,
it's not expensive.
Can't you get a handle of it or something too?
You can get a handle of it for like $30 sometimes on sale. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap shop.
Yeah, it's good stuff though. But yeah, so it used to be an 8-year age statement, but they took it off back in like 92. So it's been a while. But yeah, so it's a blend between 6 and 8 years old. It's a mash bill of 75% corn, 13 rye, and 12 malted barley. The barrel entry proof is 115. They pull out the barrel usually about 109. Take it down to 101. So not a ton. They used to actually go in the barrel at 105, but over time, as they unfortunately have to keep upping their production to get it, but it is what it is. But they use barrel number 4, char level. And of course, as we don't know, if you want to see the history of it, we can go back to that one. We'll connect it at the end. They based a hunting trip back in 1940. They said, hey, this stuff is great. And that's where they got the Wild Turkey name from. But yeah, so Jimmy Russell's been working on this one for the last 60 years. So, oldest serving current master distiller in the world. So pretty awesome. All right, so let's see what this probably one of the most common bourbons in the world tastes like.
Smells like bourbon.
Yeah, which what bourbon should smell like, and taste like.
Yeah, and this has always been like a cornerstone bourbon, like something you can always fall back on.
This is the one my grandfather would have us drink all the time as kids, like this, and he'd make 7 and 7s with it all the time with either this or with Seagram 7.
Yeah, and
we drank a lot of Wild Turkey 101 as a kid.
It's not one that we've had a whole lot of overall.
No, we tend to lean to more towards the Old Forester profile.
Mm-hmm.
So we can find the signature series
or
100.
the rare breed or
But the turkey
good. It smells like caramel, oak, vanilla, brown sugar, barrel char, worn leather, cigar wrapper, tobacco.
A lot of leather on this one.
A lot of leather and ash.
A ton. Butterscotch, toffee, a little bit of red apple. But it's almost like that red apple that's like turning like a little bit mealy.
Ooh. Going
yeah, it's going bad. It's like a kid took a bite out of it and stuck it back and didn't tell you. That's my favorite. Then it's that smell you get from an apple.
Gotcha. Okay, I can get behind that. Yeah.
But yeah, it smells it smells good.
I get a slight cherry.
It's very burny on the nose.
It really is. It's astringent on the nose.
It smells like they went way into the heads.
Yep, agree.
And it's very, very high on the ethanol vapors that kind of tickle the top of your palate.
No doubt.
I'm also getting a rye spice in there as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting a black pepper ding.
I'm getting black pepper, but I'm also getting dill and anise. And it's more maybe it's mint. Maybe it's not dill. It's probably mint.
Because I get no dill.
It's very, very high pitched, and it's at the very, very top of my nasal cavity.
Mint.
So I'm thinking it's probably mint.
Like straight mint, like you have a mint plant outside and you grab a leaf
and then just smack it. Give it a good
sniff. For anybody who's using headphones. My husband's mad sometimes.
But yeah, I mean, it even says high rye on the label here. So I mean,
Yeah, you're gonna get some of those notes.
Yeah, so mint, it's totally. If we're getting a little bit older, makes sense where we're getting the mint on it.
Right, I don't get any of the dill.
Smells good. All right.
Good on the palate too. Surprisingly easy drinking for 101. Yeah. There is a bit of a growing spice that's happening now that I've swallowed.
That's your Kentucky hug.
And now the cinnamon spice is starting to take over the tongue as well.
The cinnamon spice almost comes from the back to the front for me.
It really does.
As far as like on my tongue. You know how you usually put something in your mouth and it covers your tongue from the front to the back, but this is like
it really does do that. That's bizarre.
Yeah. And I'm not getting mint, but I'm getting the cooling sensation of mint now that I have swallowed.
Okay.
But I did not find mint or dill on the palate.
Nope. Yeah, there's just this caramel, oak, like I said, vanilla, burnt, but also burnt toffee now.
Yeah. And lots of leather.
I get a little bit of mint about right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
And it kind of just goes away really fast.
Okay.
Yeah, and that warm leather really shows through with that butterscotch, and that red apple for me shows up again. With
Leather,
a little bit like cherry vanilla or something like that.
Yeah, I get some cherry on here too. It's not as prominent as the apple, but it's definitely there. It's more at the front for me.
Yeah, I'd agree. And the apples on the finish and the cherries at the beginning. Yeah.
Yep. I like this better on the palate than I do the nose. The nose to me is still a little bit too far ethanol forward. The palate feels a little bit more rounded and like it's all coming together.
Yeah, I agree with that. Though the proof spike at the end is where you're getting that 101 because it's still growing for me.
Yeah,
and I like that a lot.
Yeah,
but the beginning of the palate for me is almost like bleh.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
The front is almost like, okay, there's nothing going on here.
Yeah,
and then the spice starts coming through.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
more
like
oaky at the very beginning of it.
I like the finish better than any of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great mixer. Great, like I said, cheap. Pretty much most people start with it, or if they don't start with the 101, they start with the 81. So
probably why a lot of people shoot it.
Probably. Yeah,
because you get it all in the finish anyway, so just get it down there and be done with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess we still have to cover 81 someday.
We'll get you that video at some point.
Sometime.
Yeah, along with the rest.
Years. Sure.
Along with the other thousands.
We'll be around here for a while.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. And until next time,
keep on crusading better whiskey in your glass. Cheers. Not too shabby. We're way off. Weird. You're moving us.
What did it happen? I didn't move the table.
You're moving us.
I didn't touch the table.
Andy moved the camera then.
Maybe he's sleeping over there.
Still blame him.
Still blaming the dog.
Sure, why not?
Blame the dog
that
is sleeping over there and has been since I told him to go lay down. Oh, Indiana.